Hello friends, in last video we have to see the instruments measurements by using vernier caliper and screw gauge. How can we calculate these measurements? Today we are now to start the first practical modulus of rigidity of the flat spiral spring. So in this experiment we have to study firstly what is our aim in that experiment about. Firstly I tell you about the aim of the experiment. So first I tell you to determine the modulus of rigidity of the material of flat spiral spring is the aim of our experiment. So in this experiment performing we can use the apparatus for flat spiral spring, hanger with weights, stopwatch, vernier caliper, screw gauge, etc. So firstly we have to find out the flat spiral springs radius and secondly number of turns of the coil, thirdly radius of the wire of the spring. So first I tell you about the which observations can we do in this experiment. Firstly you know that the least count of vernier caliper. So in a last video we performing the least how can we least count of vernier caliper find out. So today we are now the list the vernier caliper using how can be spring radius can be possible. See in this way we can be use the spring of radius and in this three different places we have to get three readings and we find out the radius of the spring. So in this way we have to find out the in this using this observation table. Firstly we have to find out the radius of the spring. So in this way three different places we can get the readings and find out the by using this formula we get first reading TR1 is we get the MSR plus VSR. In this way we find out this, take out this reading and we get the take out the and put in this formula we get MSR plus VSR into LC. So in this way we find out the first reading of the spring. So first reading is MSR is 1.8 plus VSR 0 and least count 0.01. So we get the first reading 1.80 centimeter. So similarly we have to three different places and get the another two readings and find out the and then this reading three readings get the mean diameter and we get the 1.75 centimeter is the mean diameter of this spring. So then we find out the radius of the spring by using formula diameter upon 2 we get the radius of the spring is 0.87 so centimeter. So now secondly we have to find out the radius of the wire. So by using screw gauge we take out three different places reading and find out the MSR, CSR and into least count. Take out in this way three different places give you the readings and find out the radius of the wire. It is denoted by small r. So take this first reading 0.10 MSR into CSR 5 and least count 0.001 of screw gauge. So take out put this least count and we get 0.10 plus into 0.005. So we get the first reading 0.105 centimeter. Similarly radius of the spring we get take out these three readings and get mean diameter and then find out the radius of the spring. We get the 0.051. In this way we get the radius of the spring. So next observation is spring's number of turns. In this, see this round part, we have to calculate the every rounds, how number of turns, circular rounds we counting, and total in this spring number of turns we get 133. So then you perform the experiment and see the observation table. First you can see the observation blank, and then we get the next we get the one by one take out the reading. So 50 gram, 100 gram, 150 gram up to 300 grams. So by using experimentally we have to take out these readings. So see in the observation table, 50 gram for weight we can 20 for time required for 20 oscillations, counting 11.53 for first trial. Similarly second trial we get the reading 11.65. Then take out this mean difference, mean time period, and then time period for 20 oscillations we get count it. So T is equal to T by 20. Using this formula we get the time period for 20 oscillations. First is 0.57, and then after we get the T square performing. So similarly 100 gram, then after you attach the 100 gram weight, we get the first trial time period we can calculate 13. Second trial we get 13 second time period. So we get the mean difference get, and T is equal to small t divided by 20 for time required for one oscillations we can calculate. So in this way this T's time period square we get 0.52. See after that similarly 100 gram, 150 gram, 200 gram, 250 gram, 300 gram, take out the readings and give this time period and perform the T square. So after that we performing the this m plus m by 3's value. This m plus m by 3 value we can calculate m by 3's. Firstly we know that the m by 3's value. So we get the in two graphs in this experiment we can include it. Firstly, first graph show here put up the T square and here put the mass on y-axis. So 50, 100, 150 up to 300 gram put in this graph mass. So and according to the required this T square, put the ratio of graph T square versus mass. So we get the join this point and how intersect the straight line in this way. Say this value we get the m by 3 value, and then after we put up in this formula mass 50 gram plus we get the m by 3 whose value we get the m by 3. Then put here also we see the 55 get. Then after take out this reading we calculate the graphically performing how can be the intersect graph in the mass. So we get this m by 3 value. So here also here put mass 50 gram plus attached mass 50 gram plus m by 3 value in this on graph we get, and then this addition will be do. So second graph we including the m plus m by 3 versus T square. Here on x axis put the t square and y axis m plus m by 3, and put the t square versus m plus m by 3's value. So we get the graph and take out these two different values slope, and these slope values put on the formula, and this formula by using this eta is equal to 16 pi square n r cube upon r4 t square into slope m plus m by 3. So in this way eta is equal to 16 pi square n, here put the pi's value and 3.14, and here n means number of turns put in this formula, and r capital R be the radius of the spring, and this cube we have to do, and upon small r4 is the radius of the wire, and this and rt square is the time. So here is the graph also, t square versus m plus m by 3, this total value put in this form. So and we get the after calculation we get the final result. So these results we can use this for using this formula we get the result, and this result in the unit to perform the dyne per centimeter square. Student, you have to take out this total reading and calculating the graph, and you can find out the result and show me the results in next video. Now in this way we can complete the first practical modulus of rigidity of flat spiral spring. So thank you. Hello friends, in last video we can see the how can we measurement of apparatus by using the vernier caliper and screw gauge. Now today we are starting the first experiment, modulus of rigidity of flat spiral spring. In this experiment we determine the modulus of rigidity of the flat spiral spring. Now in this experiment performing we can use the various types of apparatus. First see the spring. By using the spring we can perform the modulus of rigidity of man weight attached. We get the experimentally start. So in this way see the weights up to 50 gram to 300 grams. Screw gauge, vernier caliper for find out the radius of the spring and wire. Then we use the oscillation counting stopwatch. See these apparatus can be performed in the experiment, can be used. So firstly now we can find out the radius of the spring by using the vernier caliper. See in this take out the three different places reading MSR and ESR measurement, and including the list. You know that least count of vernier caliper is 0.01. See how can we measure the take out the three different places of reading and put them in the formula MSR plus VSR into LC, calculate the first reading. Similarly second reading, third, three different places we get, and find out after that mean diameter. Take out these three readings and we get the we find out the mean diameter for accuracy of that reading. So and then after that by using radius is equal to d by diameter by 2, calculating the radius of the spring. So similarly we find out the radius of the spring wire. See, take out the three different places of reading by using screw gauge. Firstly you know that the least count of screw gauge is 0.001. So take out this MSR and CSR reading, take out three different places, here, Here take out 3 readings, and then similarly radius of spring, we take out the radius of the wire. See, similarly we take out these 3 readings mean difference and calculating the radius of the wire. So after that you can find out the how can we turns in the spring included. See, in this way we can you can count the total number of turns in this spring. N number of turns in calculating n, the total how spring included the turns. After that you find out. So then we start the experiment. So firstly fix the spring in the hanger, and after that we attach the 50 gram weight in this spring. So we attaching the weight, and one by one take out the readings, 50 gram, 100 gram, up to the 300 grams. Get the reading. First I attach the 50 gram weight, and calculating the vertical form of oscillations of the spring. So firstly we will reset the watch. See, in this way we can reset the watch and start the oscillation time period. We get the 20 oscillations in 2 times. Okay, by 1 for 50 gram weight. Similarly 100 gram weight up to 300 gram weight, we counting the 2 readings of 50 gram, 100 grams similarly. So I will first start we get the vertical oscillations. First start 2, 3, 4. We get the 11 second 63 millisecond, the accurate reading of that 50 gram weight. See, similarly second reading also take out, and after that we oftenly reset this watch. See, take out similarly 50 gram, another second reading, take out, start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, time 11.50 millisecond. 11 second 50 millisecond. First reading we get the 11 second 63 millisecond. So after that we attach another weight. When we attach the weight in this spring, the time period also increases. So another we reset the